Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Hope you guys have all had a fantastic week and have got exciting plans for the weekend. I'm Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update, so we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4-hour charts, it is playing that game. It is playing that support and resistance game. Getting resisted at overhead resistance, coming back down, testing the support, trying to get back up to resistance, and now well, pretty sharpishly, pretty aggressively coming back down to the support. So yeah, it is the weekend. You guys well know how I feel about weekend ranging reversion to the mean price action, but obviously this is a pretty a pretty aggressive move down. Not to say it can't get supported here, but obviously we do have to hold this $35,000 level. If we do start closing below here, then realistically we will be looking at another $2,000 lower. Ultimately though, that may get supported there, reverse back up, get back above 35, 36 before obviously traditional market, well, the futures open on Sunday evening, tomorrow evening actually, but yeah. But nonetheless, it could be more pain, it could be more downside in the short term. You will obviously note that if we extend this overhead, if I get the right one, in fact we will delete that one now, but if we do extend this this along, you can see we are still getting resisted by this trend line, and we are still basically printing lower highs. So so yeah, I feel this is how we want to trade, how we feel. But yeah, I think this trend line may be of importance. If we can get above it, well, the only good thing about it is it's obviously coming down to lower prices. But yeah, we got to get above this trend line, and also, I mean, we prefer horizontals here. We want to get back above basically 39,000, and I think if we do that, we will basically hit into the $42,000 levels. But again, it'll be a case of, do we get rejected there, come back and back test 38, 39, come back and back test the upper side of this trend line, wherever it may be, could very possibly even be down at this support level, before then potentially bouncing and then trying to actually get above 42. That would be the upside scenario. The downside scenario is obviously pretty clear. If we are going to keep coming and testing towards this 30,000, and we are going to keep printing lower highs, well, my friends, we would have a very clear descending triangle, which we clearly know is a bearish formation off the back of obviously a bearish move down. So the odds would be stacked against the bulls, basically, if that is how we are gonna play this. But all is not lost at the moment. It is the weekend. Whatever happens this weekend, providing obviously we don't lose 30k, even if we come down as low as 33, we could very easily rally back up, and then take this trend line out on basically Sunday evening, Monday, and yeah, and then see how we go on there. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is basically, as you can see, this wider range, smack bang in the very center of this larger range. We've got basically between 30 and 42, and ultimately it will be a break of that wider range that will result probably in the next big move. So yeah, all eyes on the range. This trend line obviously important here as well, and this horizontal important also, the middle of this range. Ethereum, Bitcoin getting absolutely hammered, but having a bit of a relief here. You can see, I would say a bit of relief. It is very marginal, but yeah, it did make its way below this horizontal, but has found its way back up. So we have lost this horizontal, found our way back above, also lost this this trend line, but this is more of a macro trend line. Exactly where it would be is not necessarily exact, but yeah, getting back above there, then finally we can see potentially see some upside. But obviously we do need to, well, regain and hold this horizontal and then this trend line also, and then realistically, once we get above, well, we would really, this high here, we would then potentially be looking good. So the USD pairing, as you can see, coming down, obviously coming down with Bitcoin, as you would expect. Looking very sort of skewed, head and shouldery, but all I would really look to is this horizontal support basically to basically be held. If we lose this, then it is curtains, but that will obviously coincide with a move down in Bitcoin, where probably below. If we do lose this 35, come back down to 30 again, we'll probably be coming down and potentially losing 2k, and then that could get us down to, well, even as far as 1600. So there is all to play for. Let's put it that way. There is all to play for here. So finally, stochastics 4 hour is having that reset coming down, obviously with price action. 10 hour, if we get the 10 hour up, yeah, 10 hour is now turning back down as well, so that is going to give us some downward pressure. 12 hour is pretty extended, starting to look lose its upward bias. Daily though, still looking good. 2-day still pointing up, but obviously in the bearish zone. 3-day is pointing down. 5-day looking to try and turn back up, and weekly still diving. So yeah, overall not the greatest stochastic read. Obviously this sharp move down not going to be helping things, but we've got to hold this 35, which we are very close to. If not, we are going to see basically the 33s again. So yeah, all eyes on the weekend price action. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.